really got me into thinking about franchising was about 3 years ago. I was at the college, community college, doing the graphic design work, and there was nowhere to go. And I was like, okay, I had been looking for like a senior graphic designer position in higher ed for literally a decade. And every place I went to, the pay was less than what I was making at that point. So it was like, there was really nowhere to go beyond that. The one thing that intrigued me about the SpeedPro franchise is that it is that business-to-business model. Like when I worked at Fast Signs, you know, we'd be doing birthday banners, and I'm like, this sucks. You know, it's like, I don't want to do a birthday banner. I don't want anybody having to, I don't want a storefront that I have to vacuum and I have to like keep up with like people walking in, and I want something where, you know, you're looking at big ticket items, you're looking at companies that want to spend money to advance their brand. The one thing I enjoy about being in the business sector versus the education sector is the opportunities that the business sector has to offer. Working in higher ed, you're kind of not limited in the quality or quantity of stuff that you are going to be, in my case, designing. But that's it. There's nowhere to go. The cool thing about like this opportunity is that, you know, one day I could be doing a trailer, the next day I could be doing a billboard, the next day I could, like I have tremendous billboard. I have billboards on Madison Avenue in New York City. It's like that's crazy to me. So my staff is relatively small. We didn't have a lot of people come on board right away. For the first, I would say 6 months, I wore all the hats. Like I was sales, graphic design, printing, production, install, like you name it, I was doing it. And that's one of the things that helped me when I was selecting the franchise, is because I knew I can jump in both feet and I can run the show, okay? So that did help me like narrow down like franchise opportunities and really intrigued me with this. I did bring Joe on. He works, he's a part-timer, works Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 7:30 to noon, just to help out with production assistant. I love being a SpeedPro owner. It's something it's one of those things that I always told my kids, like when you love what you do, you don't work a day in your life. You know, and if you get up in the morning and you're like, oh God, I don't want to do this, like that's dreadful to me. And that's one of the reasons I chose graphic design so long ago. I've never worked a day in my life. I've always loved what I've done. And whether it's going in back at the college and making the annual report, a poster, a brochure, whatever, I enjoyed doing it. Never woke up one day and go, oh, I really don't want to do this. You know, same thing is true here. It's like I enjoy like graphics. I like making stuff. Now the fact that I can do like big, bold, beautiful graphics with no copy or minimal copy at the scale I can do, where I'm wrapping buses and stuff like that, I think it's great.